Plastic model builders, welcome back. This is the next box break we are going to be doing. This is the A-7A Corsair II. If you remember, we already did another Corsair that was a couple of videos back. Well, this is a different Corsair, and as you can see, this is a Revell, also a 1/48 scale. As you know, my favorite scale. If you haven't seen my other videos, that's probably because you haven't subscribed yet. So subscribe, that way you can get the latest videos, and don't forget to like them because you know how I love likes. And I love comments, so don't forget to comment. Anyway, this is the box break we're going to be doing. We're going to be opening this up and we're going to see what's inside. So, as always, let's get to it. So here's the A-7A Corsair. Let's take off the top right here. Hey, it doesn't have that little piece in the middle. Here are the instructions. I already have these on top because I already opened this kit once. As usual, like I mentioned in our other box break videos with Revell, tells us a little bit about the airplane right here. Don't forget to read the instructions before you start. Let's turn the page. Down here, right on this side, are the paints we're going to need. Over here it tells us how to apply the decals. Over here on page 3 lists all the parts, starting with number 2 all the way to number 129. Let's turn to page 4. Step 1 has us installing the air duct into the fuselage. Over here on page 5 is step 3. Step 4. Over here on page 6 we have step 5. Over here on page 7 is step 6. It's a little out of order. I know, it happens. Let's flip to page 8. And we have step 7 on page 8, which is right here. Over here on page 9 we have step 8. Down at the bottom is now step 9. On page 10 we have step 10 right here. And step 11. Now over here on page 11 is how to paint this model in a gray tone. On the back is how to paint the model in a green and black tone. Let's take our parts out. Here's part of the sprue. As you can see, some of these are missing right here. These are pylons that I used on the F-16 that I mentioned in my prior 2 videos. Remember, subscribe, that way you can see the videos. Go back and watch that F-16 video, it's impressive. Alright, so we got some wings and some bombs. Main fuselage. More wings. And the other fuselage half. Right here we have our canopy. Right here are the rest of the decals. You see, this is for doing both versions of this airplane. So that concludes the box break for the A-7A Corsair II. I hope you enjoyed it. Hey, as always, as I mentioned earlier in the video, don't forget to subscribe. That way you can see our latest videos when they come out. Give us a lot of likes because we love them, and give us some comments too. I always respond to comments if they're positive, and sometimes even if they're negative, I'll respond back with a simple thank you, or maybe telling you to do some research. I've done it before. Anyway, this is the A-7A Corsair by Revell, the 1/48 scale. Watch for the next video. We're going to start washing parts and we'll start the assembly on this plane. Until next time, see ya!